this commercial break. NRI machining. The difficult we do right away, and the impossible will take a little longer. Holbrook's Hometown Pharmacy is an independent retail pharmacy offering prescriptions, a full line of over-the-counter medication products, and gifts for family and friends. The pharmacy offers in-store pickup, drive-through pickup, and delivery. Contact us by phone at 740-259-0041 or visit our Facebook page.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, out on the track right now, qualifying Tony Martin. We are at Charlotte. Dirt Anarchy at Charlotte. These drivers are out here ready to roll. 22 machine out there in qualifying right now. Got about 4 minutes left till the qual's over. We'll take a look over at the sponsor page real quick. Thank y'all for coming out. Dirt Anarchy, that's who's on the track right now. Adrenaline Custom Wraps and Designs, 06 Racing Productions, Buckwheats Customs, 4M Customs, NRI Machining, and Adrenaline Spike Designs. Those are the sponsors for Dirt Anarchy. 54 Motorsports 2, don't have them on the screen. I'm going to add them after the race is over. But, fantastic job out of the drivers for the Dirt Street Stocks. We are out here in the 358 Modifieds. These guys are ready to make a name for themselves. Quick time so far, Brandon Starnes. We are going to look at some different things over here, see if we can figure something out. Maybe throw the results tab up, see if it will bring us up. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But bring the race up, can't bring the results out. So, don't know why. Maybe riders practice results won't get us qualified, but that's all right. You can see all the drivers here ready to race tonight. Brandon Starnes out there, league owner, Travis Gardner, Ian Humphreys, Eric Dillard, Bud Molyneux, Gregory Nelson, Michael Tucker, Derek Jester, Tony Martin. Those are the ones you will see out here tonight. So, we'll pull up the results tab, look at the times. Looks like everyone is most of the way done with qualifying. Brandon Starnes, set your quick time tonight, 15.429. And behind him, second place, Travis Gardner at a 15.449. Third place, Tony Martin at a 15.463. We're going to have two heat races here tonight. 10 lap events. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are out here, thank you for coming out. Heat race number 1 about to be underway. Starting out, pole. Your top qualifier for tonight in the number 1B, Brandon Starnes. Starting outside pole in the number 22, Tony Martin. Starting in third in the 883, Bud Molyneux. Starting in fourth place, number 9, Gregory Nelson. And rounding out the end of your field in fifth, the number 8 car, Michael Tucker. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to roll. Got some logos. Let's get rid of them. All right. Pace truck about to dip off. A couple different looks at the field. Pace truck is going to go in. Don't think they wanted to green it. So they're going to go one more time by. Brandon Starnes at the 1B, patiently waiting. Ready for that pace truck to dip off. Roll around turn 3 and 4. And their green flag is going to fly. Brandon Starnes is going to try to get him another win here tonight. Dirt Street Stock winner, 1B, Brandon Starnes is going to try to get another one in the 358s. This is heat race number 1. There they are, folks. Coming into turn number 3. Brandon Starnes taking off. Green flag flies at Charlotte. 358 modifieds at Dirt Anarchy. Starnes with a good lead. Oh, Tony Martin getting a little bit of contact. Molyneux. Everything is A-OK. Number 22, second place. Whoa! Looks like Nelson got a tire. Ladies and gentlemen, first caution on the night. We'll be right back.
Brought to you by NRI Machining, located in Macon, Georgia. The difficult we do right away, the impossible will take a little longer. Call 478-731-0496 for all your machining needs.
Little bit of contact there. We'll check out the replay. Gregory Nelson just getting a little bit too inside. Looked like Bud may have been going into the pits as well. Could have been either one of them that brought it up. Those tires do not move, ladies and gentlemen. You can see that. All right. We'll take a look at the sponsor page. These guys are out on the field rolling. We're ready to go. Green flag flies. Brandon Starnes out front. Tony Martin in second place. And looks like Tucker's going to move up into third. Brandon Starnes did a great job in Dirt Street Stocks out here in the 358s, trying to make it. Your fast qualifier tonight, showing his skill out in front, racing in a world of his own. 8/10 of a gap. Second place, Tony Martin. Looks like Molyneux and Tucker are about to have a battle for third. Tucker sitting in that transfer spot right now behind Molyneux. We are 5 laps in to a 10-lap heat race event. Oh, Molyneux getting on the inside of Tony Martin, trying to make a move for second. Trying to get that car hooked up and rolling. Low line still in. Molyneux is down there hooking it on the edge. Give you the rundown. Starnes out front, Martin second, Molyneux in third, Tucker in fourth, and Nelson rounding out the top 5. Molyneux cut it close down there on the low line, trying to get a run on Tony. He is doing everything he can, putting that car wherever he can to try and get an edge up on the 22 machine of Tony Martin. Nine laps in. Start still out front. Martin at second. Molyneux trying to work on second. Sitting in third. White flag's out. Brandon Starnes coming around turn number 3. Did a great job holding on to the lead here. Finishes the race with a second gap. Rundown: Starnes, Martin, Molyneux, Tucker, and Nelson. All right, ladies and gentlemen, heat race number 2 is up in the chute. Starting out on pole, number 37, Travis Gardner. Starting outside pole in the number 56 machine, Derek Jester. In third place, Ian Humphreys. And in fourth place, Eric Dillard. Heat race number 2 about to be underway. If you guys are out watching the broadcast now, or if you're watching at a later date, thank you so much for coming out. You guys are currently watching Dirt Anarchy. And they are at Charlotte in the 358 mods. Pace truck went inside. Here we go. Green flag flies. Travis Gardner and the 37X taking off. Travis Gardner, your race leader. Derek Jester working the outside line. Ian Humphreys on the inside. Travis Gardner, not too much luck in the dirt street stocks. In the 358s, he's trying to change that. Got him out front so far. Doing a good job. Top 3 are staying tight knit. Derek Jester riding comfortable. Ian Humphreys trying to make him uncomfortable. Getting on the inside line of the number 56. Number 53, Ian Humphreys trying to make a move for second place on lap number 3. Derek's going to be second across the line. Ian Humphreys, the bottom line's a little bit quicker. Ian's showing that. Humphreys now moved up into second place. Derek Jester in third. Rundown: Gardner out front. Humphreys second. Jester third. Dillard in fourth. Derek Jester now going to try to find a line to get his position back. Travis Gardner racing out front. He's a world of his own. 1.2 second gap on second place. Great job out of the racers in heat race number 1. Great job so far in heat race number 2. Jester a little bit faster than Humphreys. Just can't find a line that time by. Humphreys faster than Jester. Gardner out front running 15.588. Ian Humphreys in second place running a 15.611. Got 9 laps in the books out of 10. Next time by, white flag will be out. We are focused in on number 53 and number 56, Humphreys and Jester. White flag's out. Travis Gardner with a comfortable lead. The show to watch is second place, folks. Don't know if Derek Jester's going to be able to pull it off. Oh, contact. Oh, boy. Derek threw it in a little hard. Humphreys up on his lid. Oh my, that shakes it up a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. That's Gardner up front, Dillard in second, Jester in third, and Humphreys is out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to hop into the warm-up, I do believe. So, we'll be right back. Check out the sponsors. These guys are out here on the warm-up, spinning some laps, getting the track worn in a little bit more. See some of the times up there for the warm-up. They were running 15.5s in heat race number 2. Brandon Starnes hitting 15.3s, I do believe. Maybe. Have to look at the qualifying time. Brandon Starnes hit a 15.4 in qual. I think Brandon was hitting 15.5s as well. Time's up here now, 15.6. Mike Tucker with the fastest time in the warm-up. Mike Tucker running quick in the warm-up. Might be able to do something with it in the A main, which is up next. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're out here watching, this is Dirt Anarchy. Thank you all for coming out. Hope everyone is having a blast. We are on 3 different platforms: Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. You guys would, if you're watching this now or at a later date, drop down, give me a like. Show some support to the guys, show some support to me. If it wasn't for the fans out there and all the sponsors that we have for the league and for myself, we would not be able to accomplish what we have accomplished so far. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, warm-up is conducted. It's finished. Bring the grid up. We are ready to roll. Pace trucks out on the field, waiting for everyone to line up. Starting out on the pole for your A main event. This is a 35-lap event. Dirt Static Esports presents Dirt Anarchy A main at Charlotte. Starting out on pole. Inside row number 1. Number 9, Gregory Nelson. Starting outside pole. Outside of row number 1. Number 5, Ian Humphreys. In third, in the number 8 machine, Michael Tucker. In fourth, the number 56, Derek Jester. In fifth, the 883, Bud Molyneux. In 6th, number 33, Eric Dillard. In 7th, number 22, Tony Martin, Smoky Designs by Andy. In 8th place, number 37, Travis Gardner. And starting out in 9th, the owner and creator of Dirt Anarchy, number 1B, Brandon Starnes. Pace Truck's taking them around. We'll take a peek at the sponsors real quick. Anarchy Custom Wraps and Designs, 06 Racing Productions, Buckwheats Customs, 4M Customs, NRI Machining, Adrenaline Spike Designs. Those are all sponsors of the top left, Dirt Anarchy. My sponsors include Blueprint Event Rentals and Holbrook's Hometown Pharmacy. Jump back over to the live. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are here watching right now, thank you so much for coming out. Nelson out on pole. Green flag flies and the racing is underway. Nelson out front. Humphreys on the outside trying to work on a low line. Doing a great job so far here tonight. Heat races were phenomenal. We're ready to roll on the main. Ian Humphreys, new race leader. Thinking the outside of the line. Looks like it might be quick. A little bit of contact out of Dillard on the wall. Hopefully he brings it back together nicely. Brandon Starnes getting pushed up the raceway. Dropping back up. He moved up about 3 or 4 positions. Now he's going to move back. Travis Gardner in the 37X. Working his way up the field. Travis Gardner all the way up into 2nd, 3rd. Getting close. Give you the rundown. We're 5 laps in. Humphreys in 1st, Nelson in 2nd, Gardner in 3rd, Jester in 4th, and Tucker in 5th. We are focused in on 2nd place. Nelson trying to defend that position. Travis Gardner in the 37X screaming down the back of his neck trying to get that position. Derek Jester in the number 56 trying to run him down as well. Mike Tucker doing an excellent job holding on to 5th place. Ian Humphreys comfortable lead. 8/10 of a gap. What a race so far, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to take a look on board with Travis Gardner. Going for the slider. He's moving for 2nd place, folks. Caution flags out. Not sure what happened, but we will be right back.
By NRI Machining, located in Macon, Georgia. The difficult we do right away, the impossible will take a little longer. Call 478-731-0496 for all your machining needs.
Looks like Brandon Starnes may have been involved. Not sure. We're taking a look. We'll do a far chase on Starnes. We'll see if we can figure it out. Starnes, a little bit of a slider, Bud. Bud trying to run a cut down line. They meet in the middle. All right, ladies and gentlemen, drivers are ready to roll. Brandon Starnes catching up a lap. I believe we were 1 to green, but we are going to wait on Starnes to meet back with the end of the field. Oh, need to go to the lab. Sorry about that, folks. If you are out there watching, thank you for coming out. Appreciate everybody showing all the support, all the love for the guys out here on the track. Ian Humphreys, your race leader. Pace truck's dipping off. These guys are about to take off. Take a look from the top deck. Ian Humphreys in the number 53 machine coming around turn 3 and turn 4. Green flag flies. Ian Humphreys comfortable lead. Travis Gardner worked his way up through the field and moved himself into second place. Into 37X. Derek Jester not giving up. Slide. Little bit of contact. Dillard, Jester. Jester moved his way all the way out to Raceway, and that is going to bring out a caution. We'll be right back.
Brought to you by NRI Machining, located in Macon, Georgia. The difficult we do right away, the impossible will take a little longer. Call 478-731-0496 for all your machining needs.
Derek Jester with a slider. This makes contact with the 37X. Car got a little bit tight. Put Derek and Dillard up into the wall. They're going to have to go get some maintenance done on those cars. All right. Ian Humphreys, so the race leader. I'll give you a rundown. Humphreys, Gardner, Nelson, Molyneux, and Tucker rounded out the top 5. These gentlemen are out here on the track, ready to roll. Gets a little, I don't know how to say it. Get your nerves on high, a little bit of high tension, and get a little bit excited sometimes. But that's all right. It happens. And get the race back underway. Caution flag is currently out. Pace truck's about to dip off, and we're about to go green again out of turn number 4. The number 53, Ian Humphreys, leading the charge. Here we go. Green flag flies. Ian Humphreys in the number 53 taking off yet again. Travis Gardner in 37X. Moved his way up to the field quick. Trying to chase down the leader. Now, last week, there was a race at Eldora between the number 53 and the 37X, and we are about to see it again. It came all the way down to the last lap. It was a fantastic show that the two drivers put on. Travis Gardner inside of 53, trying to make it a race. These are the 358 mods at Charlotte. Charlotte's a beautiful track. Been there in real life. Absolutely love going there. Travis Gardner looked like he's going to send one with the slider from the 37X coming across the nose of the 53. Ian Humphreys still going to be your race leader. Going to throw one right back to Travis Gardner. 37 with the crossover. Sending another one. Going to try to get one to stick. And Ian Humphreys is still the race leader. There's a race for the lead. We are going back and forth here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Travis Gardner sliding again. Ian Humphreys with a good job at the crossover. And Humphreys still got him by a nose past the line. Travis Gardner, slider yet again. They're going back and forth, folks. And Travis Gardner going to be the new race leader. But Ian Humphreys, Ian Humphreys on the low side into the infield tire. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, we're under caution. We'll be right back.
NRI Machining, located in Macon, Georgia. The difficult we do right away, the impossible will take a little longer. Call 478-731-0496 for all your machining needs.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a look at this from the far chase. We'll start out on the 37X of Travis Gardner. Throwing the slider. What a beautiful one it was. Ian Humphreys. Focus in on him. Trying to throw the slider back to Travis. Gets a little low on the tire. Rolls it over. Gets up into traffic. Boy, oh boy. That is terrible. Bad night for Ian Humphreys. He did a fantastic job hanging on to the car throughout the entire race. Had the lead. That is going to put him in the back of the pack. And we have a new race leader, the 37X, Travis Gardner. Ladies and gentlemen, on outside pole in the 883, Bud Molyneux working his way up through the field. Putting his nose up into the mix. Doing a good job here in the 358s. Tony Martin in the 22 machine sitting in third. Don't forget about him. Derek Jester in the 56 in fourth. Brandon Starnes in the 1B going to round out the top five. Here we go. 19 laps in. 35 lap event. Travis Gardner in the 37X. New race leader. Gonna try to get him a win here tonight. Green flag flies. Travis Gardner taking off. Good jump off the start. Molyneux in second place. Trying to find a line. Playing defense. Got Derek Jester in behind him. Derek Jester to the outside of Molyneux. Brandon Starnes worked his way up into the mix. Starnes in fourth. Past Tony Martin. Past Molyneux. Brandon Starnes now in third in behind. Oh, Bud Molyneux with a spin. And Nelson with nowhere to go. Ladies and gentlemen, that's caution. We will be right back.
Brought to you by NRI Machining, located in Macon, Georgia. The difficult we do right away, the impossible will take a little longer. Call 478-731-0496 for all your machining needs.
Ladies and gentlemen, you saw it there live on the accident. So, we're going to jump straight back into it. We'll take a look at the sponsors. Dirt Anarchy, 358 Modifieds at Charlotte. That's who you see tonight. Caution flags out on the raceway. Anarchy, Custom Wraps and Designs, sponsors 06 Racing Productions, Buckwheats Customs, 4M Customs, Adrenaline Spike Designs, and NRI Machining. That is the sponsors for Dirt Anarchy. Brandon Starnes. If it was not for these sponsors, we would not be able to run this league, as said by Brandon Starnes. So, my sponsors include Blueprint Event Rentals and Holbrook's Hometown Pharmacy. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not yet seen, I've been racing dirt karts. So, I had a good time doing it so far. I will be putting more content up. There was a decent amount of views on it, so I ordered some stuff. I'm gonna have a little bit different camera angles. Whether I'll be on the track or whether I won't, I'll be putting some content out there. So big shout out to all the guys out at CJ Speedway, allowing me to come out there and record some of the stuff and put it on YouTube. They have a fantastic thing out there, kind of like Dirt Anarchy, but in real life at a track. So without further ado, here we go. Travis Gardner up front, 37X. Green flag flies. Travis Gardner takes off. Contact, front stretch. We are under caution.
Brought to you by NRI Machining, located in Macon, Georgia. The difficult we do right away, the impossible would take a little longer. Call 478-731-0496 for all your machining needs.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Tony Martin, Derek Jester involved. Looks like Tony just got a little bit better jump off the start. Front end hooks. Derek goes around. Caution comes out. All right. 23 laps into a 30-lap event. If you guys are looking at the screen right now, see the caution or see the sponsors down on the bottom left. Big shout out to all of them. Thank you all for coming out and checking out the stream, checking out everything that's going on. If you guys are here right now, jump down in the chat. Let me know you're here. Say hi, say hello. If you guys are watching this at a later date, leave a comment. Thanks a lot for coming out and watching the broadcast, supporting the guys at Dirt Anarchy and supporting me. We are checking the feeds right now just to make sure I haven't missed anybody yet. Here we go. Pace truck's dipping off. Travis Gardner out front. Ready to rock and roll. 37X, one more time, taking off. 23 laps into a 35-lap A main. Green flag flies. Brandon Starnes has worked his way up through the field. He is trying to push his nose up into second place. Brandon Starnes on the low line, throwing a little bit mini slider. Brandon Starnes not able to hook. The high line is in, folks. The low line is going to be a hard thing to make. Travis Gardner all the way up front. Derek Jester at second. Brandon Starnes at third. Tony Martin in fourth. And Ian Humphreys in fifth. Fantastic job at all the racers here tonight. Ian Humphreys had an accident early on. He's worked his way back up into the field into fifth place. Done a fantastic job here tonight. Brandon Starnes a little loose. Brandon Starnes going to lose some positions there. Mike Tucker a little sideways, but he's going to keep it going. Him and Dillard got into it. They're going to keep it on the raceway. Back up front. Tony Martin around the 56 of Derek Jester. Ladies and gentlemen, the 22 machine is on a mission. Give you the rundown. 37X Gardner still up front. Martin in second. Jester in third. Humphreys in fourth. And Starnes rounding out the top five. Tony Martin on a mission to catch the leader. We're 30 laps into a 35-lap event. Cars are decently spread out now. Everybody trying to make their way around the raceway. Gardner's still out front. We got some moves being made by Humphreys on the inside of Jester. The race for the podium position. That's what we're locked in on. Travis Gardner out front with a 5/10 lead on second place. Tony Martin's closed that gap a little. Oh, Derek sideways. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back.
Brought to you by NRI Machining, located in Macon, Georgia. The difficult we do right away, the impossible would take a little longer. Call 478-731-0496 for all your machining needs.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the replay, we are watching from Ian Humphreys' cockpit. We're going to see what happened here. On my screen, his oil temp is hot. Water temp is hot. Don't know if that's supposed to be there like that. We'll look at it. Who else is? Yeah, everyone else's cockpit looks the same way, I guess. I guess it doesn't change. So, all right, we're on board the Ian Humphreys. Accident came between these two cars, so we're going to check it out and see what happens. Ian Humphreys getting a good run. Kind of got Derek there a little bit. Powered through it. That is it, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that Derek Jester was given the UL on that one. So, we are back underway. 37X, Travis Gardner out front. It was funny, before we started the street stocks, Derek Jester told me, hey, please don't put the camera on me too much, because I'm not that good in the street stocks. And usually he says the same thing about 358s, but he's usually out front. So doing a good job here tonight. 37X out front. 22 in behind. I think they extended the caution one more time. Take a quick look at the sponsor page. I know you guys have looked at it a lot, but can't thank these guys enough for what they do for the league. Great to have them around. Great for them to support the league in any way that they can. So thanks a lot to all the sponsors. Back to the live. Pace truck still on the field. Waiting for the rest of the guys to get lined up and ready to go. Base truck's still out. We were just waiting. That's all right, though. Race control makes sure they did a good job. All right. So, pace trucks on the infield. These guys are ready to roll. There they go, 37X. Taking off on the green flag. 33 laps into a 35 lap A main event. Tony Martin in second place. Brandon Starnes worked his way back up into third. Molyneux in fourth. And Dillard rounding out the top five. Brandon Starnes trying to make a move. Next time by, white flag is going to come out. It has been an eventful race so far, ladies and gentlemen. White flag's out. 37X. 22 Tony Martin. What is going to happen? Looks like Travis is going to be able to hold on to it. Brandon Starnes is going to take the low line in third. And Travis Gardner into 37X is going to be your race winner here tonight in the 358 Modifieds. What a great performance out of the 37X Travis Gardner. Give you the rundown. Gardner in first. P2 Martin. P3 Starnes. Fourth place Molyneux. Rounding out the top five is Dillard. Great job at all the drivers. We will be right back. We're going to conduct some interviews. Thank you all for coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, in the booth with me right now, I have Travis Gardner. Travis, fantastic performance tonight.
Yeah, that one was a little intense at times, I believe.
Yeah, started back. You were in the back for the feature, right?
Yeah, I almost did last this time.
Yeah, and you worked your way up through the field. The low line was working the first couple of laps, but it washed out pretty quick, and the high line came in, and I mean, you came flying on the high side around a lot of those guys. So tell us a little bit about the race tonight, man.
Yeah, I can't drive this thing at all, hardly, I don't think, but I just get lucky a lot. But um, that slider battle with Ian, I figured if that would have kept going too long, Brandon would have caught me. But I hate that he hit the tire like that, and then them restarts was killing me.
Yeah, definitely fun watching the battle between you and Ian there throwing the sliders back and forth. I was thinking Brandon Starnes would poke his nose up into the mix, but he had a little bit of issue throughout the feature and only got himself up to P3 at least. But Travis, after the new update, what do you think your favorite car to drive is on iRacing platform?
Well, right now this one, considering I've got two wins in it, it used to be I couldn't drive them at all. Now, the only thing I can do good in, so my
Yeah.
tires were going away there at the end of that one though, so Tony about got me.
Yeah, that tire wear is definitely playing an issue, especially when you're coming from the back. You got to kind of push the car to get up to the front. I can definitely see you running out of tread on the end. But Travis, you did a fantastic job tonight, man. Give a shout out to your sponsors, bud.
Thank you for broadcasting it, Brandon for putting all this on, and Adrenaline Spike Designs.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Travis Gardner. Travis, excellent job on the P1 finish, and Charlotte in the 358s.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be pulling up the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, P2 Dirt Anarchy's Tony Martin. How are you, bud?
Feeling pretty good tonight. 2 second places for the night.
Yeah, absolute fantastic job. Second time talking to Tony tonight. Great job with the P2 and the Dirt Street Stocks and in the 358 Modifieds. Tell us a little bit about your race.
I was really unsure in the beginning, but found some speed up top and just decided I wasn't going to give up any room up there and stayed up there and ended up pretty good.
Yeah, I was talking to Travis, and the low line was in maybe like 2 laps in the beginning of the feature. And then Travis bumped up a line and just booked it on the outside. And I could see a couple of guys following in his footsteps. So, good job out of you, Tony. Fantastic job on the Dirt Street Stocks, taking on a double header and coming up in the 358s. And excellent job, man. What's your? Did I ask you last time what your favorite car was to drive?
Yeah, we went over that, a little bit
Yeah.
of the sprint cars and the late models.
Yeah, how do you feel in the 358s?
I'm starting to like them a little more.
Yeah, I don't think they're too bad. Before they were real hard to grid in. You know, they'd let to jump all over the place and whatnot. But
Yeah.
they definitely fixed some stuff in the update, and I think that they did a lot of the cars justice. So Tony, excellent job on P2. Give a shout out to your sponsors.
All right, well, again to Smoky Designs by Andy on Facebook and Instagram, and of course you for putting on the show, and Brandon for putting on the league for us all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your P2 finisher, Tony Martin. Tony, excellent job, man.
All right, thanks, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe in the results tab. Let me check. Brandon Starnes was P3. So we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go grab Brandon. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So Brandon Starnes I do believe that he finished P3, but he's not in the points. So we are with your P3 finisher officially, Bud Molyneux. Bud, fantastic job, man.
Thanks. The new model with the tires is kind of getting me because they were a couple more laps. I'd have probably been last because they were falling off pretty fast at the last couple laps there. But just kept her straight through the whole race almost, and guess it helped.
Yeah, I noticed that some guys are having a hard time with the update, and some guys are driving better. But you seem to be one of the guys that are having a better time with the update and enjoying yourself. So, fantastic job here tonight on P3 at Charlotte. I noticed that the tire wear is a lot different now. So guys are having to really pay attention to how much throttle they use early on in the race, so they can max it out at the end. And it's really a timing thing, but you did a great job of that. What's your favorite car to drive on iRacing, man?
It's the mods, either the 358 or the big blocks.
Yeah, I've got a great time driving those too. So, yep, I'm really leaning towards the super lates lately, but they're just a little bit more powerhouse fun to drive. But the 358s are always fun to get in and go right around the track in. So, yep, Bud, give a shout out to your sponsors, man.
Well, I don't really have any sponsors, but except my wife lets me do this, so we'll give a shout out to her. Puts up with a lot.
Yeah,
me do this, so
that's all right. Yeah, mine does too. So we're blessed in that. Blessed and highly favored. Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Bud Molyneux. Bud, fantastic job on a P3 finish tonight with the 358s.
All right, thanks.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's all over but the crying. All the guys tonight did an absolute fantastic job. Proud of every one of the drivers out here for coming out and putting on a great show. Next time you'll see me will be Sunday. We will be underway with the Super Lates and the 410 sprints. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed the show, thanks for coming out. We'll take one more peek at the sponsor page. You guys see everybody on there, give a big shout out, big thank you to everyone that you see on that page. If it was not for them, Dirt Anarchy would not be a thing. And if it was not for the other two in the middle, Holbrooks and Blueprint, I would not be able to broadcast and be able to do this. So big shout out to the sponsors, big shout out to the fans that are out there supporting the channel, supporting the guys, and supporting me. Like I said before, we'll have some more go-kart stuff coming out. Got another race Saturday. Got to get some stuff fixed on the cart, but we'll get everything fixed and ready to roll. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out to the show. Enjoyed having you. I hope you guys enjoyed me, and have a great rest of your night. Thanks.